Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's because of the signal, right? That's the reason why. Okay, but anyway, we have to continue our lesson, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, I hope you can see you cannot see the presentation, okay, for a while. Okay. So, I am making now another sentence. So, what are the weathers like? Oh, we just have to use only single or one. What is the weather? Okay. The weather, okay, today in the Philippines. Okay. Now, look at now our sentence B. Sentence number 3. Can you read our sentence number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, what is our sentence number
What
3?
is the weather today in the Philippines?
Yes. So, what is the weather today in the Philippines? So, we are asking about the structure what plus be verb plus the weather like, okay, plus the time plus place, okay? Or the weather like. We have to include weather like today in the Philippines. Okay. So, how are we going now to answer the following questions, B? Again, so what are our structure or our structure in answering the questions? So it will be it plus B plus the weather, right? Okay, just for a while. So in answering this question, we have to use, okay, can you see it, B? We have to use it plus the be verb plus weather. Now, in this case, what is the weather like today in your country? So, what would be the possible answer for this V? Can you tell me? What is the weather like today in your country? So, what would be the possible answer to this?
Yeah. Uh, it
What is the
it
weather like today in your country?
is
It
sunny.
Okay, so we can answer this one like it is, okay, if it is raining, so you have to say it is raining. Okay, look at this one now. Okay, again, V, what is the weather like today in your country? What would be the possible answer? It is.
Is a raining.
Yeah, so it is raining in your country today, okay? Okay. Or we can also say, okay, wait. We can also say it it
Yeah.
is
It
cloudy. Okay? We can also say like that. Or we can also say it is it is sunny. Okay? So there are a lot of answers that we can do with this, right? Okay. Can you look at our sentences now? Okay, what if I'm going to ask you, V, what is the weather like in your country? So what would be the possible answer to that? So it is raining. Okay? Or,
uh
okay, it is rainy or it is. Okay, again, aside from that, what would be the possible answer be? It
it
could be,
cloud.
it
It
is
it's
cloudy.
a cloud.
Or, if it is sunny, we have to say, it is, Okay, can you read this one, B? It is
Sunny.
sunny. Okay, so if there would be question like what is the weather like today in your country, so these are the possible answer. Again, our structure would be what plus the be verb plus the weather like, okay, plus the time plus the place. Okay? And how to answer that? So it plus the be verb. Okay, since we use the is, so we have also to use the is in here plus the weather. Did you get it, B? Did you get it, B?
Yeah.
Okay, next. What was the weather like yesterday in Vietnam? Okay, what would be the possible answer to this question? What was the weather like yesterday in Vietnam?
Mm,
So what
is
would be?
is sunny.
It is, or we are
Sunny.
going to use was. So it
Is
should
sunny.
be was, okay? Because we use the be verb was. So you can also say it was sunny.
Was sun.
Okay? Or it could be it was rainy or it was cloudy. Okay? Did you understand, B? Okay, I have to write it here. It was rainy or it was cloudy or it was sunny. Okay. Look at this one now, V. So what would be the possible answer to that? So it was rainy, it was cloudy, or it was sunny. Okay? So why is it we use the was be? Because our be verb in the question is was. So therefore, we have also to use was in our question, in our answer. Did you understand, V?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about if I'm going to ask you, what is the weather like today in the Philippines? So, what would be your answer, V? Can you type it on the chat box? B, can you type that? Okay, we have to type in the chat. Let's say, for example, what is the weather like today in the Philippines? Can you write type B your answer?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Okay, I have to wait for you. Type, write your answer so that I can see what you are going to do with that. So what is the weather like today in the Philippines? Okay, look at my chat V. Open your chat.
Yeah.
Okay, look at my chat. Answer that one. What is the weather like today in the Philippines? Actually, I can see sun in here in the Philippines. So what would be the possible answer to that?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. The possible answer would be it is sunny. Right? Okay. What if it is rainy here or raining here in the Philippines? So what would be the possible answer, V?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you type? Okay, I already sent the answer. It is sunny. Okay, it is sunny. So what is the weather like today in the Philippines? So I have to answer it is sunny. What if it's raining here? So what would be the possible answer?
Yeah.
Okay, can you type that, V? Can you write that?
It is sunny.
Okay, today. What if it's raining? So what would be your answer? If I'm going to ask you, what is the weather like today in the Philippines? So possible answer would be one, it is sunny. If it is raining, what would be the answer? So what are you going to say, V? What are your answer?
Yeah.
What is your answer? It is,
It is.
if it is raining, V, if it is
It,
raining.
it is raining.
Okay, type that. Type. Okay, it is rainy. Okay, can you type it, V? Can you write? Can you write that using the
Yeah.
chat?
It 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 is rain.
Yes, rainy.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to put a period at the end of your sentence, V, okay? So it is rainy. Now, if I'm going to ask you, what is the weather like today in Vietnam? Okay. What is the weather like today in Vietnam? Okay, so what would be your answer, V? What is the weather like today in Vietnam? Okay, can you look at the chart?
Yeah.
Okay,
It
okay. Now, don't forget to put a period V, huh? Like this. It is sunny. Then put a period, okay? Okay. Now, if I'm going to say, what was the weather like yesterday in Vietnam? Okay. So what would be your answer, V? What was the weather like yesterday in Vietnam? Okay, can you answer it? Can you write? Type your answer, V.
yeah. What
What was the weather like yesterday in Vietnam?
is raining?
Very good. Again, don't forget to add period, okay? So it was rainy. Very good, okay? Now, what if in Vietnam is you can see a lot of clouds? Okay, if I'm going to ask you, what was the weather yesterday? What was the weather like in Vietnam yesterday? Or like yesterday in Vietnam. Okay. What if yesterday was cloudy? So how to answer that, V? So what was the weather like yesterday in Vietnam? If the weather is you can see a lot of cloud. So how are you going to answer that? Okay, can
Yeah.
you type? Can you type your answer? If you can see a lot of clouds in the sky, so the weather was
It was mm,
I-
cloudy.
yes, okay. And then period at the end of your sentence. Okay, again, don't forget to put period, huh? Or a dot at the end of your sentence. So it was cloudy. Okay, very good. What if in Vietnam, okay, today, like for example, today in Vietnam is um Snow, okay? It has a lot of snow. Let's say, for example, in Vietnam. So, what is the weather like today in Vietnam? If the situation would be you experience a lot of snow. So, what would be the possible answer to that? Be what is the weather like today in Vietnam? And if you experience a snow, so what would be your answer? Okay, again, V, what is the weather like today in Vietnam if you experience a snow? Can you type? Can you write your answer, V?
In the water.
Okay, I send you a chart. So can you look at the chart? Okay, what is the weather today in Vietnam if you experience snow? So it
Yeah, it is uh
snow.
snowy. Snow.
Yes. So it is snowy.
Can I drink the water?
Okay, sure, you can.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now, this time, V, we're going to have a game. So it's time for us to have a game. Okay. So I want you to guess this game. Okay. But of course, I'm going to give you a time limit for that. Okay. I will be giving you the clue or the clues. Okay, let's say for example, the first letter and how many letters, and then the last letter. I'm going to give you that clue, okay? Are you ready, V?
Yeah.
Okay, now, what do you think this kind of weather that starts with letter S and it has five letters? Again, what do you think this kind of weather that starts with letter S and composed of 5 letters. Ready? For 5 seconds. One, two. Tell me the name of that weather V. One, two, three, four, and five. So time is up now.
Yeah.
Okay? So what would be that weather condition? Of
Yeah.
course, it's snowy. Okay? Look at the word snowy V. Okay? Snowy spells as like this. And snowy starts with letter S and it's 5 letter words. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, next. Okay, next. This kind of weather starts with letter C and ends in letter Y. That is
It is a yard
composed.
green.
Yeah, it's okay, no
Uh,
problem. Okay, because we are going to have a game. So, no need to have the presentation. Just listen. Okay. Okay. B. This the game number two would be guess what kind of weather is this? It starts with letter C, ends in letter Y, and it composed of 5 letter word. What is that weather? One, two, three,
uh,
four,
raining,
5. That is starts
raining,
with letter C, ends with letter Y, and 5 letter word.
or
Okay, again?
we can yes.
Okay. Can you guess that or you cannot? Okay, it should be, so the answer would be cloudy, right? Oh, look at the word cloudy. Cloudy starts with letter C, ends with letter Y, and it's a no, six, sorry. It's a 6 letter word, sorry. So it's cloudy. Okay? V, next. Ready for the next word? Okay, you have to guess what kind of weather is this one. It starts with letter R, ends in letter Y, and it is composed of 5 letter word. Again, it starts with letter R, it ends with letter Y, and it is composed of 5 letter word. What is that weather? One, two, three, four, and five. So what weather is that, B? Can you guess that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Brown, cloud, ano,
Starts with
rainy,
letter R. Yes, rainy. Can you spell it? Write it, B, right? Can you spell that? It's rainy.
rainy,
Okay. Type that B. Okay, write that on the chat. Rainy. Okay, can you type that?
yes.
Okay.
Rain,
Yes, right. Write that on the chat so that I can I will know if you can be able to write the word rainy. Can you write it, B?
yeah.
Okay. So that
Raining,
would be correct. Okay, it's rainy. So again, rainy starts with letter R. Okay, that's correct. Ends with letter Y. Next. Next word is, okay, this word is 5 letter word. Starts with letter W and ends with letter Y. Again, this word is composed of 5 letters. The first letter is W, the second or the last letter is Y. What is this weather? One, two, three,
um,
four, What is
cloudy.
that weather? It's
Uh, no, I don't know.
W, starts with W, ends in Y, five-letter word. So what weather starts with WV? Okay, we had learned about weather, right? We had
Yeah.
learned about snowy, we had learned about cloudy, we had learned about rainy, and what's the other one? It starts with letter W. That is okay, so the correct answer B is can you
Windy.
yes, so it should be windy. Okay, aside from that, we have also other weather condition. Okay. This one is only three letter word V. Three letters. Okay, the first letter is H and the last letter is T. What is that condition or weather condition? Starts with H and ends in T. Three letter. So it starts with H. So what word starts with HV?
Oh,
That is a weather condition. Okay? So, what is that weather condition? It's hot,
hot.
right?
Hot.
Okay. It's hot. Now, if you can feel, you can feel this one if it's snow. If it has a lot of snow, you can feel this one. Okay. So, what is this word that starts with letter C and four-letter word? Starts with letter C and four-letter word. So what is this weather condition? And you can feel this one if it's snow. So what is that condition? Weather condition B, that would be
The big
letter C. It starts with letter C.
cloudy.
Again,
Cloudy.
it's cold.
Moon.
Okay? Because we don't have the word coldy. So it's cold. Okay? So cold. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the end of our game. Okay. So I have to present to you again the presentation for our final. Okay. Now, again, V, what are our weather conditions? So we have, can you read this one, V?
Yeah.
Can you see the presentation?
Sunny,
Okay.
rainy, windy, cloudy, snowy, rainbow.
Okay. Then additional words we have. Okay, again, V, this one is. Can you read this one, V?
Sunny, uh, hot,
Hot,
warm,
warm,
cool,
cool,
cold,
cold,
dry,
dry,
wet.
wet. Okay, so these are also considered as other weather conditions. Okay, okay. Then we had able to study about how to ask and answer about the weather, like the structure what plus the be verb plus the weather like plus the time plus the place. And we have these examples. Okay, can you read sentence number 1B? What
What
is the
is
weather?
weather like today in your country?
So what would be the possible answer to that?
Is it rainy? Is it cloudy? Is it sunny?
Okay. Now, what is the be verb that we use in our question? The be verb is, right? Okay, therefore, what be verb we're going to use in our answer? It should also be is. Okay? So whatever would be our be verb that we use in asking, that would also be used in our answer. Okay? Question number 2. Can you read this one, B? Say
Yeah.
what? Can you read this one, B? What?
What were the weather like yesterday in Vietnam?
Okay. So the possible answer to that would be
It is raining. It was cloudy.
it was.
Sunny.
Okay. Now, our be verb was, right? So therefore, we have to use also the be verb was in our answer. Okay. So did you understand it, B?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
No question at all. Okay, so I hope you were able to um, understand or understood our lesson for today, and it's all about the weather condition or the weather report. Okay, so if you don't have any more questions, B, thank you so much for your time. It's time for us to say goodbye now. Okay, bye, B. See you again next meeting. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay.